Okay.
Hi everybody, welcome back. This recording is for Ilun Ishmat, Shlomo ben Rivka. As we all know that we're in the 3 weeks that's between the 17th of Tammuz and Tisha B'Av, which is usually known as tough times for the Jewish people throughout the years. It's the 3 weeks that eventually led to the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash, which we're still suffering for today. And we wanted to talk about the things that we could get out of these 3 weeks. The sages tell us that there's 3 weeks, which is 21 days, are equal to another 21 days that we have later on during the year, from beginning of the year Rosh Hashanah till Hoshana Rabbah. Over there, God is very close to the person, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, and we could do Teshuvah much more easily. All year round we could do Teshuvah, but also those 3 weeks are very, very more productive to do Teshuvah. But more than that, Chazal tell us, our sages, that these 3 weeks, God is even closer to us. And the final analogy is going to describe why this saying of the sages is true, that why Hashem is so close to us during these 3 weeks. There was a king who, unfortunately, because there was a trumped up charges against his queen, had to put the queen away in prison until they brought up evidence that she was innocent. In the meantime, the queen, which was used to being next to the king and everything was fine, and she was used to royalty, now she was in a dungeon, drinking very dirty water, and there was no bed pieces and what have you. Finally, one of the guards in the prison, who knew that this is the queen and she's obviously innocent, he came and gave her a extra cushion to put under her head, and also gave her a bottle of Coca-Cola to drink instead of the dirty water that she had. And she was so next to herself that she was actually could sleep on something much more better than the regular prisoners could do, and drink something better. And finally, when she got out of prison and everything was back to normal, she called up this guard and obviously made him one of the biggest ministers in the kingdom. That's the analogy. What we learn from this is that the Shekhinah Kedosha, divine presence right now, is in exile with the children. When the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, God per se does not have a home. And He's out there in the fields. And He's begging us to help Him to do mitzvot, to get Him back on the feet, and to get Him back to the Beit HaMikdash. So our sages tell us that today, especially these 3 weeks, when we do an extra mitzvah, or we say a bracha on water, or what have you, go into the restroom and say a bracha, this bracha means much more to God than in the regular times when the Beit HaMikdash was Kayam. Because today, the Shekhinah is out in the fields, and it needs every single bracha, every single mitzvah that we could do for it. And B'ezrat Hashem, when the Beit HaMikdash is going to be built very soon, God is going to reward us much more than before, because these are the mitzvot that helped, as per se, it helped that HaKadosh Baruch Hu went to the Beit HaMikdash and brought us back to being normal. So B'ezrat Hashem, these 3 weeks, we should take it very, very not lightly and do the mitzvot whatever we can, whether it is keeping our eyes from seeing bad things, or saying brachot, or keeping tzanuah, what have you. Every mitzvah could help to bring the Beit HaMikdash and bring the God back to where we're supposed to be. Thank you.